The front lines are not humans and tanks. The front lines are machines and robots figuring out how to counter each other. And that's a big lesson. I think the world's learning that lesson right now.
Well, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth saying just last month he wants to, quote, unleash American drone dominance. And NewsNation getting an exclusive front row seat. Correspondent Mills Hayes is live in Indianapolis with more on how the military plans to do it. Mills.
Hi, Nichole. Well, the war in Ukraine, it has driven faster innovation with many frontline operators making improvements to their drones right there on the front lines, and sometimes every few weeks. And here in Indiana, over the last week, we saw more than 100 different drone prototypes be tested out. And the goal here is to fast track this new technology into mass production.
Just outside of Indianapolis, the U.S. military is loudly building its arsenal.
Watch your head.
We flew to the Muscatatuck Training Center with the U.S. Army and Undersecretary of Defense Emil Michael. It's the Department of Defense's largest and most realistic training center for the military and law enforcement. There's a sunken city, a hospital, crumbling buildings, creating what the Army calls the Disneyland of the warfighter. And today, it's all about drones. Drones whizzing by at more than 100 miles an hour, others hitting targets with explosives. Drone warfare has been on full display in Russia, Iran, and Ukraine.
Usually you deliver a big weapon system to a troop, they read the manuals, they understand how to use them. This now we're going to rely on the warfighters to be part of the innovation.
That's why DoD Undersecretary Emil Michael says he's all in on building America's drone dominance.
Oh, wow.
Cutting the red tape, leading to less time between conception to production.
What would you say the biggest challenges that the U.S. faces in reaching drone dominance?
Changing the way we think about how we design, build, and produce these kinds of drones. It has to be modular. It has to be able to change both software and hardware consistently.
To do so, the Department of Defense is turning to some of the biggest and brightest private companies and innovators from the United States and our key allies.
This is the plate that the drone lands on.
At this twice-a-year event, innovators come to Camp Atterbury in Indiana to put their technology to the test.
That's the canned video and it's live.
And even potentially earn contracts with the U.S. military.
But now we're up to 7 to 8 people and we're continuing to grow. So maybe with this recent order, we might have to scale a little bit faster. But yeah, we're really starting.
More jobs.
Exactly.
This could potentially be ready for use maybe in a year or something for the military?
Hopefully faster than that. Much faster than that. Much
Okay.
faster than that. You know, I've been in the government space now for most of my career, and I have not seen an organization move as quickly as they have.
Practice makes perfect in America's heartland to stay at the top of the game on the global stage.
You know, when I was in Silicon Valley, there was hesitance to cooperate with the U.S. military. That is gone. Those days are over. We're trying to open that door wide so they come in, and we're giving them real-time feedback and giving them quicker yeses and quicker nos so they go back to their drawing board if it's not working, and it can work better the next time.
Nichole, that technology readiness experimentation program is called T-Rex. It actually was created under the Biden administration back in 2023, but it's ramped up under Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth's leadership. And the goal here is to have these drones carry out surveillance strikes and also keep our soldiers further away from the front lines and potentially save lives. Nichole?
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.